Management Training Seminar. Do you know the U.S. workforce is aging? 16% of the U.S. workforce is 55 years of age or older. Why is the workforce aging? As a baby boomers age, they want to remain active. Work provides socialization, health benefits, and also lets them remain participating with other people. Has anyone had any difficulty working with older employees? Yes, sir.
There's this employee in my company. He's been there for 15 years, more than I have. I think he's been there for a total of about 20 years. And he hasn't moved up with the company much, but I feel like he doesn't honor new young managers coming into the corporation.
Very good, sir. So working with older, more tenured employees can be a daunting thing. I remember when I started in this business 10 years ago, I was nervous about telling people with more experience or who were older than me what to do. And that's what this seminar is about today. We're going to give you guys the tools and the training to go out into the workforce and be confident in your skills that you know what you're doing when you're working with older employees.
Patty?
Oh, hi.
What are you working on here?
I'm trying to do the schedule, but I cannot find my notes. It's like so unorganized.
Do you have everything on paper right now?
Yeah, I like it better.
Do you have a file for it?
No, it's kind of everything here. I have my little folder somewhere, but...
Have you ever thought about using like an Excel spreadsheet?
Excel spreadsheets? Can you
Yeah.
tell me?
It's a computer program, and it keeps
Oh.
everything organized on the computer.
Well, you can show me. I have no idea how to use that.
Do you have a computer in your office?
I might have one, but I don't know if I already used it.
You don't know if you've used it?
Maybe once in a while, but
Well, I just so happen to have my MacBook with me.
Okay.
Mind if I show you the program? Maybe we can get the information and the schedule in here?
Sure. Just make sure to go slowly because it's really new for me.
Alright. So this is where you log in to the system here at the company.
Okay.
The password is company1. So
That would be easy to remember.
good. So we logged in, and
Okay.
over here in this corner we have Microsoft Excel. And in here you can load up all your information for the schedule for the week.
Okay. Oh, I see.
And so then when you go to make a new one, you can just send it out to everybody.
Oh, yeah, that would be faster for me to do this way.
It's better than using the phone.
Okay, and then I can save everything and keep it for the next month and all of that.
Yep.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense. It will take a little while for me to like remember how to do that, but it looks like it's not so hard. I just need to pay attention to it.
Yeah, if you have any questions, you can always ask myself or one of your other workers here.
Okay,
Cool.
thank you for your patience. I will try to do my best and I will try to get rid of those papers. Obviously it doesn't work that much.
You don't have to get rid of the papers, but if you want to start putting in scheduling from the papers here into the computer, it would help the whole company.
Okay, I'll do so. I'll do so.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Today we're gonna see how a younger manager, Sterling, develop a report with a more senior employee, Susan Merge, right here. So first, let's look at how we would recognize and acknowledge your employee's expertise.
Welcome, Susan. Have a seat. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I have your employee profile here. I've been looking over it for the past couple minutes, and it looks like you're in revenue management right now, and you've been in that position for quite some time, 15 years. I just want to, once again, thank you for being dedicated to our company, and that's something that's really important to myself as far as who to work with on learning more about that position. So I'll be following up with you about that.
I really appreciate that acknowledgement. It means a lot to me. I've been here for a while, so.
Now we're going to solicit feedback. A truly effective manager will form a participative relationship with experienced staff members and listen to their suggestions.
So Susan, I wanted to make sure there wasn't any problems within the revenue management department. Are there any recommendations you might have for me at this point?
besides us not making money, I'm just kidding. Well, one of the things that would be useful if we could find a better way to communicate with everyone, because I found it hard, especially with like food and beverage, and we're trying to figure out like what their sales are and everything, but there's just some kind of hole missing in there. Maybe there's something you can
Yeah,
help
we'll
us
try
out
to
with.
clear that up. Maybe get you guys to work a little bit closer together. So I'll follow up with you on that part as well, so we can get your ideas as well as the rest of the department's ideas on what we can do both in your side and on the food and beverage side.
That'd be really great. Thank you.
And now, finally, we would encourage experienced workers to participate in mentoring programs. It is important to transfer historical knowledge and expertise to workers just starting out in their career.
So I recently met with a newer employee. Last week we had our meeting together, and she's also in revenue management. Her name is Alyssa. Have you met her yet?
Oh, Alyssa. Yeah, I've heard about her.
Good words so far?
Absolutely.
Is that the truth, Suzanne?
Of course.
Alright. Well, I've talked to a couple other people in the department, and I feel like she needs a little mentoring. I was wondering if you could take on that challenge and that role in her as a new employee. I don't feel like the current training standards with this company are quite up to par, so I was wondering if you could handle that with her at the moment for now.
I would be honored. It means a lot to me that you would select me for that kind of role.
Yeah, I feel like you have the most experience and understanding of this department, and it looks like when you were hired on, the training was at a much higher level than it is now, so hopefully you can pass that on to our new employee, Alyssa.
Absolutely, I would love to. I'm looking forward to working with her.
Great. Thanks for meeting with me today.
Thank you.
That's good. Can you tell us who you are and where you work?
Yeah, I'm your roommate, and you know where I work. My name's Jason, and I work down in Imperial Beach. So we're talking about an employee who's definitely been around a long time, older than me, a lot more experienced than me, but only had experience at one place. Never been to any kind of management classes, no leadership classes, no conflict in the workplace resolution, nothing like that. He, on his second to last day, has a meltdown and tells the supervisor, my supervisor, to fuck off. And before I can fix what he had a meltdown about, which was a medical aid, just a simple thing at work that he should know how to do, which he basically didn't do anything, he had this meltdown, and so then he came out and talked to me. Later we had a meeting with him, and I sat him down, and I explained to him exactly my position. I'm half his age, I'm his supervisor, I have more training, more background in the field of what he's talking about, and his meltdown wasn't directed at me, directed at the situation, and when I explained to him about looking at it from my perspective, I don't get any training on how to deal with a 61-year-old man who has a temper tantrum. And I told that to him. I straight up said, hey, you put me in a weird position of having to deal with someone who acts like they're 5, but who's been working here for 35 years. So the success that I had with that was to be completely honest with him and go, look at it from my perspective. I want to do a good job. I've been promoted to the supervisor level. I have to work with you plus 40 other people who have different ideas and different things they want to bring to the table. And when someone of your stature, tenure, whatever you want to call it, you've been around a long time, has a complete meltdown, that just permeates throughout the staff on what are we going to do with this guy? Are you an old dog we can't teach new tricks to? Is that what you want to be? I explained all this to him. He actually was very receptive because he doesn't get people to talk to him that way. And I just put it on the table. I go, you put me in a weird position now to have to do paperwork on a guy who's 61 acting like you're 5. And so it worked out by being honest and upfront and to the point.